Welcome to the Goat Show, the show where we celebrate and debate all things great. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Fresh and Deezy. Gentlemen, welcome. My name is ZiLLY, aka Ravine. Guys, my head is killing me.
Well, you know what you can't take anymore?
Who says I can't take the magic that is Tylenol?
Tism.
I guess I'm just going to have to go through the whole show with a gigantic migraine because apparently this stuff, by the way, we are not sponsored by Tylenol, but hey, Tylenol, listen, we ain't abandoning you yet. All right. If you want to give a little, you want to do a little, Tylenol is great for those headaches. Tylenol, the greatest headache medicine ever. Just don't
I
take
actually
it.
never take it.
Really? Are you an Advil man? Or what are you?
I am.
You're an Advil man. I'm more a codeine
naproxen man. For me. I take naproxen.
Y'all on the heavy stuff. Apparently,
this guy said codeine for me, and then he said you guys are on the heavy stuff. Holy fuck, bro.
Look, just give me a nice, good neck massage. A little temple. Do this to your temples like that. Ain't no need, ladies.
This stuff, bro. The Chinese acupuncture points or whatever.
Right. Gotta learn Chinese acupuncture. Right.
Yeah, bro. You gotta behind your ears. You gotta learn the spots, G.
This stuff works pretty good too.
Yeah, smoke you some drugs.
Drugs, you gotta do shit to it chemically. You gotta add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying.
All right, then smoke you some plants then.
Everything's a drug, motherfucker.
Do anything. But take Tylenol. At least that's what RFK and Trump be saying. I don't know if you guys caught that big announcement yesterday. They found what is causing all these kids to have the Tism. And they saying it's because pregnant ladies be taking Tylenol while they're in the womb. And something is happening and these kids be fucking wilding out.
A bullshit.
What do
you think they're gonna get? Do you think they're gonna sue for that?
Tylenol, absolutely.
Can Tylenol? Okay, so they can sue the government for. They can sue. Well, who can they sue?
I mean, if this had the claims better be substantiated.
You better be substantiated, bro, or else it's slander and defamation or whatever.
Right. But it hasn't been substantiated.
I don't know. Let's see.
My name is Paul. This shit's
That's how we feel about Tylenol. Tylenol, the greatest headache medicine in the world.
Oh, you have a headache?
Another one.
Another headache?
Another one.
So anyway, I don't know. Did they? I mean, apparently they were supposed to drop papers and all this stuff to verify their claims, but there is a controversy about this. Not the one that's between right and left, and there's all these people on TikTok now, and they're all the pregnant ladies rubbing themselves with Tylenol and all that shit. I'm not talking about that. Right? I'm talking about on the right, because they're saying this is a smokescreen.
For what?
They're saying that they're trying to take the attention away from vaccines by saying that's Tylenol, by blaming Tylenol. What do y'all think?
I mean, didn't they also say something about vaccines, though?
Did they?
I think so.
I ain't watching that shit, man. What's the TLDR? Does Grok have the TLDR? So what do they say about vaccines? They're saying that, although I did read that they were saying that there's too many vaccines. You don't need to be injecting babies with hepatitis B
Trump was
vaccine.
saying, Trump was like, why are you giving a baby a Hep B vaccine, bro?
Right.
Fucking the baby?
Shit's dirty out here, though. These
Yeah, I
streets be
mean,
fucking wild. You know what I'm saying?
the number of shots you have to get to go to fucking school is insane.
Yep. And I mean, I'm not gonna say who, but someone we know personally. They try to sneak it. They try to get these babies jabbed up. Like anything
Sneakily.
happen, you go to the hospital. It's jabby time.
Yes, they'll sneak jab the kid, bro. Like you're like, oh, I don't want to have my kid jabbed, and they're like, okay, that's fine. We just gotta go give your baby a bath. Jab, jab, jab.
You present them with the whole report from RFK and HHS. They still be jabbing these kids.
They treat you like McCarthy and Kerry, bro. Laugh you out the room.
Man, I don't know. I don't know why they'd be wanting to jab up these kids, but I'm not. I agree. I feel like we didn't get all jabbed up when we were little kids. I don't think. I mean, I got like a basic ass, you know.
Okay,
Bro,
but like
we
in
got
measles or
Canada,
something.
our regimen hasn't changed that much in little kids. Like we have more throughout like the young life, absolutely. But like the babies thing, like a baby still gets the same jabs that I got
Okay,
here.
right.
But I know where you're at, it's not the same. I have a
Yeah.
friend who had a baby in California, and he was saying that like kind of what I'm saying to you, right? Is like they're gonna take the baby when you leave, or when you
Right.
like when they go and like wash the baby, they're gonna give it the jabs.
I mean, if I get married, have kids, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go to someplace and just have a natural birth thing going on.
Natty birth, baby, at
Natty
home.
births.
Home birth, get a midwife.
Yeah, in the swimming pool or some shit.
I mean,
know
I
what
bet
I'm
you the cost. I bet you the cost would be probably about the same.
Probably less, bro.
Less.
It costs like fucking 200 grand to have a baby now.
Oh shit, that's insane, bro.
It is fucking insane.
But wait, so because I'll be honest, I'm not super well versed on the Tism, but from what I understand, it is markedly higher than when we were than many years ago. Or is
Yeah,
it just
but
that they
like,
haven't been reporting it, or they haven't?
well,
been
here's
discovering it?
exactly. This is kind of what I was gonna say. So yeah, it's higher, but I don't think that we understood all the markers. And then
Okay.
also they point to people like, oh, like the Amish don't have vaccines, and then they don't have.
Right.
Bro, the Amish have autism. They're just not reporting it because they don't go to your doctors, you idiot. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that they don't have autistic. It makes no sense. I
Okay.
actually don't. I'm not saying that there's no link, because I do think that it could, like, maybe like what's it called? Like activate something like an autism gene or something.
Mhm.
But I think that like for them, I don't think that that's the only thing that causes autism.
So I mean, okay, I'm not. We might have to look that up, like the actual rates of Amish autism and how many actually see doctors that would. You're right. I mean, does an Amish doctor report? Do they even what exactly even is considered defined autism? Like I don't.
Well, this is why it's a spectrum, right? So there's ADD, ADHD, all these things are like on the spectrum, and then there's levels to the shit.
I mean, because back in the day, because now they're like, okay, if you're in class and you're just a precocious child, they be jabbing you up, sticking pills in your nose. You know what I'm saying? Calm down, little kid, as opposed to just, dealing with it. But or giving them, tell them to, hey, quiet down, little Tommy, Shirley, stop it, behave. I think parents just don't want to tell their kids to behave, and so they're letting them just run crazy all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying
to get a chart.
But I don't know, man. Again, my thing with all this stuff is just choice. It was the same thing with COVID. It's just choice. If you don't want to get the shot, don't get the shot. If you get the shots,
Why is it
get the
not
shots.
My
coming up?
thing wasn't popping up, but I have a chart
Okay.
that
What's it showing?
it shows the prevalence per 1,000 children starting in the year 2000.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. And the birth year is 1992, and the surveillance year is 2000. So, what, they were 8 years old? But anyways, it's
I mean, it doesn't really. This is the
in 2000, it was 6.7 per 1,000, and then in 2022, it was 32.2 per 1,000, which is crazy. 1 in 31.
Okay. But who conducted the study? NHI or not NHI?
It was super
NHS?
grok. I was watching it thinking, and it was pulling data from CDC.
Okay, but
and-
here's the problem,
CDC and
bro.
all that. Okay.
Here's the problem. Everyone's like, oh, nobody had autism like in my grandma's day. Bro, your grandma had a special cabinet with special things that you couldn't touch that she collected because she was on the fucking spectrum. Some grandmas had whole rooms you couldn't even sit in with plastic on the fucking sofas, bro. What are you talking
I mean,
about? No tism.
Hold on a second. Okay.
Don't
So first
sit
thing-
on them. They'll beat
But what's the
fuck out of
difference
you.
between having autism and just being a person with I don't know, just
What? Eccentric?
idiosyncratic tendencies? You know what I'm saying? Like you can say anybody's on the spectrum. You can say like, oh, he likes collecting Pokemon cards. He's on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Or oh, he likes, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like you could say anybody. Like I mean, you know how much nerdy shit I did when I was a kid? Oh, he likes drawing
I
pictures
said
instead
when I
of
was
doing
a
his
kid, like,
homework.
he doesn't do
He's on the
nerdy shit
spectrum.
right now. Fuck you.
Let him be on the spectrum.
Yeah, but listen, I think that's a whole other conversation if it's okay or not. I don't think that, again, I just don't think that we diagnosed it back then because I don't think it truly fucking matters. You talking
Yeah,
about?
back then you were just weird. That's
cares?
can we
Bro,
just
who gives a fuck? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like back then you were just
if there's
weird.
if there's a true problem, like then it's not autism on the spectrum. Like, you know what I mean? This person is nonverbal or whatever. These are actual things that you could diagnose.
Look,
but
if
just
someone was
saying,
not
like,
if someone was
I
nonverbal
can't
back in the day, you
focus.
just said they were a mute.
Yeah.
His ass is a
You
mute.
can't focus.
Her ass
I'm
is a
on the
mute.
spectrum.
He muted. They muted. He'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. And they did. Like when they got turned old enough.
In 1940, it was approximately 0.0 people per thousand.
That's what I was saying. I don't
Well,
know.
listen, I think you're a lot less autistic when it's wartime. Just saying. You're not like, oh, little Timmy likes to collect special rocks. Or like little Timmy knows
Right.
how to
They're
shout.
bigger
Bro,
concerns.
if little Timmy has a crazy memory, he's being used by the military, bro. There's bigger concerns here right now, bro.
Right,
You gotta,
right.
you know what I'm trying to say? Like it's a different.
Yeah, I just think it's like I don't know. I'm a little bit the levels of autism. You know, I want to believe Jamie McCarthy and all that, but at the same time, I'm kind of like I don't know. I need to see more evidence. I need to do my own research. I haven't. To be fair, I have not quite dug into this research. You know, maybe if I have an autistic child, I will care more. But right now, I'm just saying, don't be jabbing up people without their will. All right, make your own decisions. Respect people's decisions.
There could be something to do with like too many too early, right? Like
There's definitely got to be a lot of things that change because it's probably not only what happens to you in the womb, but also in early development. So the foods that we're eating after and all that also in combination with the fucking heavy metals and bullshit that they're streamlining when you just pop right out. First thing you get.
Why, you don't think Similac's good, B?
Probably not.
I mean, listen, they like
Probably
let's take something like testosterone, right? I mean, it's proven testosterone is lower now amongst youth than like 60-year-olds, you know, back in the day. So it's like,
Well,
you know,
they always say like, oh, soy doesn't actually affect the bro, like in the amounts that we were getting it back then when they did those trials, sure. But like now it's in everything. And 90% of guys have tits. Like everybody's fucking low T because you're eating estrogen factories, bro. And then you're having
Well, and then levels of
sea
activity
oil.
are like,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, levels of activity. People are sedentary. People are in front of their computer or in front,
Yeah,
playing
everything's
games
already built, bro.
or...
Everything's already built. Like there like the things that are going up, like yeah, there's some construction crews, but we're not expanding and building the way we were before.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Look, we're ready to become the gray aliens, future humans. You know what I'm saying? We just become asexual. We only need to be 3 feet tall, develop gigantic, brains, and merge with machines. That's all we need, and we're
have
done.
4 fingers that are really long.
You don't need the action. Who needs a pinky?
Somebody-
No more pinky swears. I'm
Clink.
not pinky swearing no more. With none of y'all. No more pinky swears.
Clip that. Send it to Palantir if they're not already seeing this. Peter, he's your #1 fan, bro. He wants to merge with machines immediately.
This guy's directly talking to Peter Thiel's crazy, bro.
All right. Well, listen. Just leave them kids alone. All right. Stop
Whoa,
jabbing.
what?
Stop jabbing. These kids.
I was like, bro, wait, what the fuck? How the fuck did we get to leave them kids alone? But now I got it.
Let them kids go roll around in dirt and get natural immune systems like everybody else did. Let them drink from a hose and run around and be fucking kids and go step on a rusty nail and fucking, live life.
Right.
Shit happens.
Right.
Humans adapt.
There you go. That's the official position of the Goat Show.
Oh.
Speaking of people getting jabbed, Jimmy Kimmel out here fucking talking crazy. So crazy that Disney jabbed him right off the freaking roster, the late night roster. Or so it was a couple of days ago. A couple of days ago, he was saying that a MAGA man was responsible for Charlie Kirk's death.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about him getting taken off the air? Because I know, like, we haven't even gone live since he got taken off, and he's already back on.
He's already
right?
reinstated.
So, like, how do you feel about him being taken off?
Okay,
I know, like, you're staunch free speech. Like,
what if it was just a ploy because his ratings were so low? They're like, what can we do to get attention? Let's kick him off and then bring him right back, so then everyone will start watching him again.
Nah, nobody's watching him.
Damn,
nobody's watching his ass.
We got 9 viewers. Listen, he got 126,000. We're almost at 10.
179,000 a month.
79,000 a month.
That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, listen,
Tiffany Fong today did a post.
Yeah.
Tiffany Fong did a post today and got 6 million views on it. One post on Twitter.
Here, bro.
I think wasn't her chili dog?
Yeah.
Someone posted her. Let's see if I can get more people looking at this chili dog than Jimmy Kimmel can. Yeah, that's insane.
But yeah,
I'm of 2 minds to answer your question, Fresh.
Yeah, what did you
think?
I'm
of 2 minds. Okay, so the first thing is, dang it, stop calling me. First thing is, I believe in private enterprise. Okay, he was an employee of a company. He was not performing to expectation. If they choose to remove him from their employment, I believe that's fair game. They're more than welcome to do it, no matter what the pressure is or what the reason. I think it's fair. That's fair. That's in their rights as a company. Okay, no, you're not required to keep someone hired. Okay. That said, I did not think it was right for there to be any sort of government pressure to remove him, which I think was pretty clear. The FCC homeboy, I don't know his name, but he definitely publicly commented and applied pressure by using some mafioso tactics, saying that if they didn't do something about this problem, that they were going to do something. They're going to come after ABC, Disney, whatever.
Did they say that? Did he say that?
That's what he said it publicly to I believe Benny Johnson.
That he was going to. That he was gonna take action against ABC if they didn't fire him.
If we can bring up the quote, we can bring up the exact quote. We can debate it. But
I'm not.
From what I read, what I remember,
I'm not for the government overreach. I'll agree with you on that one. But again, like I'm for like, well, if we have a show, like we have a show, but we also have a company, and if there's another, if we make another show, we hire somebody to make another show. And they say some shit that, like, not just we don't agree with, but we think is really in bad taste and against the business of, like, as a whole.
Sure.
We can that
guy. Yeah. No, listen. No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
But again, the government telling me I have to. Yeah, now I'm keeping him on, and I hate him. And this,
or I mean, they didn't say he has to. They weren't saying like. But if, like, let's say we have the show. Sometimes we said some things on the show that maybe people don't like. People in the government.
I'm sure I'll say some today.
Probably say some today. And
is Benny Johnson going to copyright us if we play this? No, because he's also showing another thing.
Yeah,
no, you ready? All right, I got it.
All right, let's see what is.
I think I got the exact video that you're talking about.
Okay, let's see.
See if we can get it on screen now.
I don't know what's going on with that. Dang it, StreamYard.
Here, let me stop it and then let me share it again. That's the best way.
Let's see here.
You have to do your magic there, Fresh. I don't know what's going on.
It's probably a StreamYard issue. But what did he say exactly? Do you have it? Does it say the quote?
We've seen in a long time. Hinted by us at the FCC, and that comes with it an obligation to operate in the public interest. And we can get into some ways that we've been trying to reinvigorate the public interest and some changes that we've seen. But frankly, when you see stuff like this, I mean, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies find ways to change conduct, to take action, frankly, on Kimmel, or, there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead.
What kind of action would you see? I, at the very least, would like to have an on-air apology from Jimmy Kimmel to the Kirk family, to all of those who he slandered, because he did say that Charlie Kirk, he is effectively saying that our movement did this. Our movement killed Charlie, that Charlie was deserving of this, effectively. And we've seen that rear its head. This happens quite regularly, actually, on MSNBC and on other networks where they're trying to victim blame. And what that does, Mr. Chairman, respectfully, is continues the lie and continues the threat.
All right, so pretty much
we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah. I was just making sure he didn't say anything else that was like pressuring, but it seems like they're just gonna ramble about it.
Yeah.
I don't really like it. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it. It makes me feel icky. The reason is because, again, like, the government shouldn't be able to compel you to, like, say things, to apologize, to whatever. Like, this is not a government issue. There's no laws that are being broken here. It's not like,
I mean, I think that just, I agree with the notion that, hey, look, what does he mean by that? Like, and the government's wily. They always try and find all kinds of loopholes to try and do. And again, like, you're telling me that, like, if this had happened to some kind of liberal pundit under a Democrat, regime, that they wouldn't try and do some crazy stuff too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, literally, here's the other hypocrisy of it is, well, okay, let me address the first thing. I don't agree that the FCC should be impartial. The FCC should, stay out of it. This is about free speech. They should not be using strong-arm government tactics to try and limit speech. Okay, I mean, that's just my personal feeling about it. I do think in that statement that he made, it is kind of like mafia style tactics that he's using to, whatever, to pressure ABC and Disney to do something. I don't know, but when you look at the records, the actual records, it shows that didn't play a factor actually. So they made a decision on their own to
and reinstating him is their decision, and there's nothing that anybody's going to do about it.
Yeah.
So I also think it was a smart decision business wise, because at the time he was being inflammatory and he was saying things that aren't true. Now, I have a question for both of you. Do you guys think that it would be okay to implement a law where if people who are supposed to be reporting news lie blatantly, they should face fines and penalties?
No.
They should be allowed to lie.
Free speech. Yep. You can say fire in a crowded theater.
As a journalist. Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't. That's free speech. Free speech is about protecting unpopular speech. Unpopular speech can be lies and shitty things, Now, I do think that there is something to be said for fraud. Like if you say, I'm going to do this thing for you in return for that, and you do not follow through on that, then you're not, but that's not really going after the speech. You have agreed to do something, usually by contract, and you're violating a contract. And that I think is legitimate to be able to say, hey, like, this is not right. They should go to jail or whatever, or be prosecuted for fraud. But just saying some shit, I don't.
Well, but like, again, because we're not talking about saying like, because I'm not even talking about Jimmy Kimmel. I don't actually think that even if they were to institute this type of a law, it would apply to Kimmel in this situation. However, like, we're talking about these news people that are, again, supposed to reporting facts for the public, right? That when they go out, for example, to report on a story, the news van will stop, hop out, and they'll park in a no parking, handicap, whatever. The police will not ticket them because they are working in service of the public, right? So now, let's say you got shot. Let's say I shot you, right? The news was there. But instead, they say 14 black guys shot you. Is that okay? That's protected speech?
It's not morally okay, but
it's protected speech, though.
Right.
Why?
Because
I feel like, okay, hold on.
That's not just unpopular.
There was something that I had that was building off of your guys' debate, and it's
I'm not even
that
on the side, but go ahead.
If there's a coordinated effort between multiple news media outlets to push a lot of misinformation, and in return that misinformation causes a large amount of damage or mistrust,
I have a problem with the term misinformation.
I don't know. Yeah, I know it's hard to be the person to even say that, but I don't know. Pushing agendas, how do you protect the people who are the most gullible? Do you just let them hear whatever they hear and then fuck it if they fall victim to some bullshit?
Kind of teach people, right? You use your speech.
Right.
But again, I feel like when you're talking about like reporting facts, I don't know. Like if you go to the cops and you lie, that's not protected speech.
No, I know.
You go to the cop, like if you go to the cops right now and you make a false statement, that's not protected speech.
Yeah, but when you make the statement,
so why are you not held to that same onus when you are serving the public? If a cop did it, it'd also be a problem. Like if it like the news and the cops have the same type of onus to the public,
but they don't. Detectives are allowed to lie in the interrogation room. They're allowed to do whatever they want to get a confession out of you.
But they're not allowed to lie to the public.
I guess the question is, I mean, what constitutes, and I just need to think about it more. I haven't thought about it enough, but like what constitutes, it's just like when people, like when the left says shit like, speech is violence. It's like, well, what does that mean? Like, where's the line for that?
There's never a point where speech can be violence.
Right. So then if it's not violence,
like with a word, unless I grab Jesus and beat you up with Jesus.
Right. But what I'm saying is that, like, where's the line between, because we would agree that free speech is free speech, or free,
Yeah.
Right. At what point is it
Absolutely.
no longer? No. At what point is it no longer? Because at least in the traditional sense, the role of government should be to protect you from force and fraud, right? So I guess the
Right.
question would be, at what point is it considered fraud, and
Right.
and why would it
Is
be
this
considered
not
fraud?
fraudulent? Is it not fraudulent to tell me again, like knowingly? It's one thing if you don't know, but like again in the hypothetical, the news was there. They seen me shoot you,
but the news
and then
isn't.
they said 14 black guys shot you.
Yeah, but the
instead of
news
saying I shot you.
If the government does it, then there should be consequences, because that's public. But if it's a private organization, like, are we going to say that
is the news truly private organization? Because they are all government subsidized. So is it private?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. If they're government subsidized, then they're not, technically speaking, which is
what I'm saying. And then
yeah.
and then again, they're getting the same types of privileges as cops get. They go to the coffee shop, they're getting coffee and donuts for free. They're outside and they park in a handicap, no parking fire zone. They're getting no tickets. They're like, you know what I mean? Because they are serving the public.
Yeah.
So to me, you're committing fraud because you have a duty. Like if you're like just reporting what you see and you don't know any better.
I don't know that they
hold
swear
you
an oath, though. It's not like they have any legal responsibility. And plus, most of the people who are telling you the news are reading off a teleprompter. They're not telling you something that they originally made the report on. They're just playing a game of telephone.
Well,
if they're considered, I mean, again, legally, I'm not saying that the funding sources aren't coming from government. We know they are because of what Doge discovered. But on paper, legally, if they're a private entity, they don't have any. They're not responsible to the public trust. You know, the government is responsible. The government is a public entity. It's responsible to the public trust. There should be consequences for lying to the people. But for a private entity and it's news, and you can choose to read that news or not read that news, or engage with that news or not engage with that news, you know, then it's up to you. And if you pay for it, then that's voluntary exception of whatever you're going to get. Now, that's where, like, free markets, ideally, if they function on their own, you would have reputation management. So, like, you know, it's your reputation on the line. You start lying, you start saying some false shit, then, you know, you're going to pay the consequences, which is what's happening with, you know, with all these, you know, it's why Kimmel only has 137,000 people who even watch him in the first place, because all the podcasters and people that you can engage with in long form conversation, like, they're dominating for that reason, that they're seen as more trusted sources.
Kimmel would do, I bet you, not even would, I bet you he does better on his YouTube channel than he does on TV.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason he's there on TV is probably because he's getting paid well, you know. But that's probably another reason why maybe ABC, Disney kind of kept him. They're like, oh, well, if he just decides to leave, he'll make much more money. Then who are we going to put in his spot? Like, why would you take a late night? Other than, I mean, you're not getting the exposure anymore. So, I mean, you would have to put somebody who's probably inexperienced, who doesn't have a big audience, in that spot. That's the only way you're going to get somebody to do it, because, you know, anybody who has an audience of any kind is just going into podcasting and doing that and making a lot more money. So, you know, that's probably a big reason for the reversal in the first place. But not just the backlash. I don't even think the backlash is real. I mean, is it really that real? People are sitting around going like, this is a travesty of, I don't know. Like, I question how much of that is even real.
Well, and like, I mean, I think that it's more so because it's an inflammatory time. And so they're like, oh, the people who are happy about Charlie dying are mad about Kimmel getting canceled. You know what I mean? Actually, like, they're mad about him being canceled and don't watch him.
Right.
I've never watched it. They didn't even know who he was until he got canceled.
Right.
It's mad for nothing. Fucking don't even care. And listen, I don't really I don't agree with the government overreach shit, but I definitely wouldn't just keep this goof because to keep him. Why do I have to keep him? If I want to fire him, I'm able to fire him.
Right. I agree too. Like, I think that there's nothing wrong with Disney firing the guy. I think that the uproar with the supposed uproar, which I just feel like it's just mainstream media causing whatever bullshit, is just, you know, okay, this guy's saying we're going to do it the easy way, the hard way. It's pressuring. But then what is like, I mean, what are all the, like, for the last 10 years, I mean, two things. First, for the last 10 years, the government's been pressuring fucking Twitter and Google and all these and Meta and all these companies to subvert right-wing content and kick people off their platforms and all this shit. Left wasn't complaining then. Literal CIA agents in these organizations that are in charge of policing speech. After what Elon and that
Facebook taking down fucking anything that the president's office tells them.
Yeah. Zuckerberg admitting that the FBI was pressuring him. And then on top of that,
and Google,
you know, and Google today. Same story. So, I mean, nobody complained then. That was all right. That was, it's just, you know, those were terrible, bad right-wing people.
They agree with their views, right? So it's like,
hey, Google, we're going to try running some advertisements. Please do not block them. Thank you.
Google, you know what's up now, all right? You can't be blocking our shit. We ain't even advertising nothing crazy. Anyway, now they got to advertise this episode. Anyway, no, well, and then here's the other thing. They're getting this outrage over Kimmel, and they don't even care that the thing he's talking about, a fucking dude got shot in the neck and was killed for free speech.
They're laughing at
anything about it.
They're laughing at it, bro. They're laughing at it.
It's like, oh,
if you're homophobic, if you're whatever, but you guys been marching for Palestine and Ukraine. You guys are sick in your fucking domes, bro. Like, what is wrong with you?
It's just like, golly, man, somebody got killed for free speech, and you're making more of a big huff over this fucking Kimmel asshole. Has been a fucking loser the last, I don't know how many years, crying and all this shit. Like, just like a bit, you know, talk about Vax bullshit. Him and Colbert, golly, man, just, I don't know. It just, that's mind boggling to me. It's like, all right, like, I'm sorry. I mean, fine, we want to keep standards. I agree with that. Cav set standards, but I mean, forgive me if like people on the right don't have any sympathy after one of their guys got fucking killed and shot in the neck for saying like stuff that wasn't even that controversial. You know what I'm saying?
He's the moderate take, bro. Like, we said this since it happened, right? Like, he's the moderate take. Like, he's not far right.
Right. No.
By the way, there's so much fucking weird shit around Charlie's death. Like, all the camera angles, I just cannot get over it, bro. I've seen so much footage and so many angles, so many takes. My brain is, it's too much.
So we got, I mean, okay. So I was talking to a friend of ours, someone we know in our chat. The psyop now is to have so many psyops that you don't know which psyop is a psyop. That's they keep getting smarter. I love these guys. Fucking Illuminati ad agency, whoever's there is brilliant. They're fucking brilliant, dude. These guys are brilliant.
Telling you, bro. There's 10 psyops, and I believe 8 of them. Like, it's crazy.
There's so many psyops. I got a Candace out here talking about, I don't even know what she's talking about. Then you got fucking, you know, they're saying his bones were made of titanium, or like adamantium bones. I mean, what?
Charlie
the camera shot something out from behind him. Like,
the cameras are hologram. Like, he was a hologram. The cameras created holograms. That's why the chair went through the table.
Oh my gosh! The thing in the his thing on the wrist jumped. The
ring jumping. The ring jumping fingers.
It was someone on the roof, but there was also someone in the audience.
There was multiple people in the audience. There was a guy with this fucking arm gun thing, and then the guy
the arm gun with the.
Oh my god, there's so many
brilliant, dude. Illuminati Inc. is just brilliant. They know.
I have my own. I have my own conspiracy, bro.
Bro, I have it. It's right here.
Yeah, but your shit ain't pulling up.
Oh. Okay.
Pull it up. What's this conspiracy?
It's I think they've all been swapped out because I think that Lucy Hale is playing Erika Kirk.
Oh my gosh.
I don't see it, bro.
They both look like AI to me.
They are both AI.
Nah,
It's like
I don't know.
everything's AI.
But that's what they want you to think. That is too it's so absurd to even think such a thing that you would never even consider it. So
Look, now it's
maybe you're right, Fresh. Let's see.
Bro,
I don't know.
Nothing's ever gonna happen anymore for anything, bro. It's over.
Look,
We
we
lost
got no
AI is here. Plausible deniability for all the rich people. They can just be like, no, it's not me. That's AI. They could just,
right.
you know, it's over.
No, because there's an AI that can tell if it's AI.
We're talking about the people who made that AI, bro.
It's over, man. Reality doesn't exist anymore. Reality's done. You know? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna plug in?
You already know he's plugging in.
Speaking of Erika Kirk, I believe we have a clip. So there's been some controversy about her performance at the Charlie Kirk, what is it, a revival, she said? Charlie Kirk memorial. Can we get a clip here of her entering the stage?
I'm sorry. I think I got the wrong one. My bad.
That's the correct one. A normal. We need a program director.
StreamYard.
Somebody that just
Nah,
handles
StreamYard's gay as fuck, bro.
StreamYard's messing up,
Just
bro.
being weird as
StreamYard
fuck.
is fired, bro. StreamYard is fired.
So people are complaining about the pyrotechnics at Charlie's memorial. Now, Turning Point USA is saying that Charlie loved fireworks. He loved sparkles. We're just honoring Charlie's memory because that's what he loved to see on stage. Other
Is that a
people are
problem?
saying, I mean, there's no problem with that, but other people be saying this whole thing is a little weird. The whole thing just felt like too much of a performance. What do you guys think? They felt like it was too much of a production.
I think that was really fast to put all that together. That's what I'll say. I think
All I know,
to be able to do that in like what 3 days or some shit.
I mean, well, was it that there was already going to be a rally or something or no? I don't know. Because if they're already going to be doing a rally, then it might have been, okay. Like they might have had everything prepared, and then they just moved into a big stadium or something. But all right, well, a couple of things at this thing. There's some interesting things that happen. We'll get back to Miss Erika Kirk. But first thing, major thing that happened is MAGA back, baby. MAGA back, baby. Trump, Elon made nice. Shook hands for Charlie.
Trump told him I missed you.
Lip readers saying Trump said that. Lip readers saying Elon says there's got to be a way forward or something like that. These lip readers out here. You know what I'm saying?
Lip reading.
Yeah. They didn't say, Trump could have said we're going to do this the easy way, the hard way. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do that. He was gracious.
you know what?
I'm tired of fucking with Robot Mark.
I'm tired of all these motherfuckers, all of them. The amount of influence and power that they all have, they can make some fucking changes. And I just feel like time's ticking, motherfucker.
They ain't doing shit. You're right. I agree. Well, Elon's doing some shit.
You really feel that way? You guys really feel that way?
I just want to see massive results. That's what I really want. That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying that there's nothing happening, but
well, look, okay. To be fair,
we'll see.
To be fair, Elon out here building robots, AI. He's trying to quadruple the GDP because he knows everything's fucked. He said so himself. He's like, everything's fucked. I got to come in here and build these robots so that we can, 3x the GDP. So he's doing that. He's focused on that. I think he's doing a pretty good job. We're seeing a lot of progress. Let's give him another year or two. All right, Deezy, we'll give him another year or two to get these robots, doing all kinds of things.
Bro, my biggest problem is all these people in Congress, bro. Fuck all these people. Some of them need to go.
I mean, they voted to not release any Epstein stuff on the day that Charlie Kirk was murdered. What does that say?
Is that a coincidence?
Is it a quinky dink? He thinks not.
Rest in peace, Charlie.
I mean, the only one out here working seems to be RFK, dude. He out here working. Let's do some studies. Let's, identify some problems with these kids.
Bro, we're getting rid of the fucking food dyes.
Getting rid of food dyes. Although I don't agree with that, but whatever. He working. Whether or not I agree with it or not.
With what?
You don't agree with food. You don't agree with getting rid of food dye?
But I think you should let people know their food dyes. But if you want to eat a food dye, eat a food dye. Knock yourself out. Just like if you want to eat a Krispy Kreme donut, Krispy Kreme donut's bad for you. You can still eat it. We live in a free country.
We gotta have food regulations, bro. You're fucking crazy.
I think that you're missing the point.
Retarded kids now, bro.
The point is that they make the same product that's better for you in other places, and they purposefully poison us because it's cheaper. Is that what we want?
They poison us because motherfuckers don't care. Like people don't.
They don't know.
They're not regulated.
Every time I tell somebody, yo, check your fucking Fruit Loops for soy, they're always fucking tripped out.
But we do know.
No,
don't eat Fruit
we
Loops.
know.
They're junk food.
You live in a fucking intelligence bubble, bro. You live in an intelligence bubble where all
eat a banana instead of a Fruit Loop.
Bro, like
you can. People know how to eat healthy.
Bro,
it's like you go to the store and you're like, you go to the gas station.
For the past 19 million years.
Listen, you go to the gas station, and right where the register is, in most gas stations, what do they got? Oranges, apples, bananas. Do people want that shit? I mean, it's in the most convenient part of the gas station. You can literally walk up to the counter, and they're usually right there. Every time I go to Wawa or something out here, right there by where you can buy shit is the fucking apples and the oranges and all that shit. But do we want that?
They likely didn't come there for an apple or a banana or an orange. It's a convenience store.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you can decide, hey, perhaps I will not consume the Twinkie. Perhaps I will eat the apple.
I promise you people buy them or they wouldn't be there.
Well, there you go. That proves my point then.
Life, and they're still there. No, they buy them.
Listen, we know that alcohol is a poison. A literal
it's not the same
poison.
Thing.
It is.
It is not. No.
Why is it different?
We regulate that too.
Alcohol has been consumed by humans before the United States of America, my friend. So chill out.
Listen,
I think red dye 40 is a human right or something.
I'm just saying you make your choices. Crazy. Listen, I make bad choices all the time about what I put in my body. I gotta stop doing that shit because I'm getting older and it's starting to catch up with me. All right.
Well, bad choices.
I know what I did. I'm not sitting here being like
made with shitty quality.
RFK, please ban the food dyes.
Nah, bro. Having fast food that's made with shitty quality ingredients, that's fine, bro. It's fine. Having fast
food dyes are shitty quality ingredients.
No, it's
sugar is a literally a poison. It is more responsible for obesity than any food dye.
Red dye 40 literally causes autistic kids to go off the rails. Literally.
I'm just saying, like, because where's the line? Where's the line? Because they can say, oh, sugar, refined sugar, which is really the truest, like the most addictive drug in America is refined sugar.
Ban it. Fuck it. Get it out of here.
No, self-control, exercise, figure your shit out. All right, instead of having nanny government come in and ban all your shit. This is America, man. This ain't no dang communist country. If I want red dyes, I'm gonna get red dyes.
You can just have that made by Beats, faggot. It doesn't have to be fucking made by Beatles.
Come on, people. You all know. Stop eating processed food. Okay. That's it.
Oh yeah.
RFK ban. Letting people know about the.
What'd you eat today?
Cool.
What'd you eat today, Ravine?
I actually ate very clean today. I would have you know.
Let's hear it.
What did I eat? Shit. I had a grass-fed whey protein shake with some cinnamon powder this morning. I worked out today. All right, put in some reps.
All right.
And yeah, had some meat, had some fish, some grilled fish, had some grilled real clean, man. I'm trying to my blood
Grilled
work.
chicken.
I gotta fucking Ken knows.
You going straight carnivores? You eat some vegetables in there, or what's up?
I'm going hardcore. Well, not carnivore. I had some Brussels sprouts. What up, Phil? Brussels
my crack.
sprouts, and thanks, Ken. Check out our last episode if you haven't. Ken was on that episode. He's been advising me. Dude's a certified trainer. He's giving me some advice. So anyway, I'm eating healthy now. All right. I knew what I was doing this whole time. I knew drinking alcohol summer probably wasn't a good idea, but would I do it? Yeah.
It just makes you gay. You're like, I know that this is bad. Like, you're just gay.
It's called personal responsibility, folks. It's called accountability. Look it up. All right. Fucking fat cat ZiLLY over here with his cigar.
I'm drinking a Fanta right now. I'm getting my dyes in before it's
I
done.
know. What are you drinking, Fresh? Look, what's this got? This has
carbonated water,
natural flavors. Now I know that's red dye. I know that's dye, guava dye, whatever that is. But I'm drinking it anyway.
I'm getting red 40 and yellow 6 right now.
Fire.
Anyway, back to listen. I agree with you. These motherfuckers ain't doing shit. Trump, come on, man, get it together. All right. I know you patched it up with Elon, but what are we doing? Give us that list.
Jesus Christ!
Find Charlie Kirk's real killer. Damn, man. You didn't.
That was mean.
That was
bro.
cold. That's cold, Deezy.
That's how you choose to use your free speech, bro.
We can do this the easy way or the hard
That's
way.
myself.
Deezy.
That's the voice I hear when I drink red dye. I hear,
"What are you doing? You're gonna kill yourself."
Bro,
Anyway.
you're crazy.
Look, it starts with red dyes and all that, and then it's just all sugar, and then it's all meat, and then we're all soy. All right. So let's just cool it down a little bit. RFK. Jay. All right. Let's cool it down. Anyway, back to the Charlie Kirk memorial. So yeah, people felt like there's a little bit too much production. Trump out here, people cracking jokes and stuff. I don't know. Look, let me ask you this. At a funeral, is it okay to have some production, some theatrics, some laughter? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it was
Some
a celebrity.
celebrities.
It's like memorial. I don't think it's not like his body was there on stage, bro. It's not like
Right,
that.
right. Okay, so the funeral's got to be.
I
somber,
don't
but the
want.
memorial
I
to
don't
be a
want
little
you
bit more.
guys. No, I don't want you guys being all somber and sad, bro.
Okay.
I want you guys to go and have a party in my name. What the hell? Be happy. Tell jokes and happy stories. Yeah, you can cry when you're telling these happy stories and memories and stuff. Sure, you probably shed some tears, but like, bro, don't go be somber. Like, go be happy we shared moments. You know what I mean?
Right, right. It was touching. I mean, literal touching. Elon and Trump shaking hands. It was nice.
Bro, it was like really Jesus centric. Like, listen, I don't super agree with a lot of like the Protestant worship songs and stuff like that. But I do think that that's exactly the place for them. Right? Like, I think that this isn't in the middle of church. I think this is for in somebody's memory at their memorial, and I think that's beautiful.
From what I heard, because I have two friends that work security at that stadium, they worked the event. They said it was pretty peaceful. It was long as fuck because it was like doors open and it was like a long thing, but doors opened at like 8 a.m. I think, or something like that.
I mean, it was basically a church service. I mean, as far as I could tell, I mean, it was, there's
it was peaceful. Everyone was cool. The only thing they said was like it was an extreme amount of trash left behind. That's what they said.
Oh, damn.
Isn't there always, like, don't you have to send in a cleanup crew?
Probably always
trash after the shit happens, all right?
But it was packed. Like, you saw the footage. It was packed.
Yeah.
And if you're here in Arizona, you just stayed away from that area in general.
Right, right.
The highways around the stadium packed.
Yeah. I think the main event, the big takeaway was at the end, I believe, or maybe not the end. I don't know when Erika Kirk went on, but Charlie's widow, Erika Kirk, who may or may not be Erika Kirk, but we can leave that for now, assuming it's her. She gave a nice long talk, and yeah, it was pretty heavy, man. I watched the whole thing. It was 30 minutes, and I thought it was really, really beautiful. I thought it was really poignant, and I think the thing that really caught everybody's attention, or the big thing, was that she forgave Charlie's murderer. She forgave him publicly, and she did it because she said that Charlie would have wanted her to do that.
Absolutely.
And that Charlie, his whole thing was talking to young people, and
like him, trying to save young men like him. And again, like, to be Jesus-like is not to love the people that you like to be around and whatever. It's to love Judas, right?
Right.
That's her Judas.
Right. That's why I have a hard time with Christianity, to be honest with you. I ain't forgiving nobody.
I get it.
Why? Why? I don't want to forgive you.
Because I'll be honest with you. In my opinion, I think the reason that you're told to do that is twofold. And one of those reasons is to free yourself from it, right? Because not forgiving people is drinking poison and expecting them to get hurt.
Right. Right. But what's the second reason to forgive?
Well, to show them forgiveness. That they may see that as an example and live that as well.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I want
lead by example.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You do this thing to me, you get justice, bro. We going Old Testament up in here. I'm taking it.
Justice is the Lord's.
I don't know, Deezy. What do you think? Was it the right move for her to forgive her husband's murderer?
I mean,
would you have forgiven? Like, let's say God forbid. I don't know if there's I don't have any wood. Oh, here's wood. I think this counts.
Just would you be able to do
that? Knock on wood. If either of you, if your partner was murdered in cold blood and you were there and you witnessed it,
no, probably not.
I don't know.
I'll tell you. I pray that I could have the strength to do what she did. I'll say that. I would like to say that I could, but I don't know that I could. But I would love to have that type of strength. I do think that it's beautiful, and I do think that that is, like, again, especially as a Christian, what you should aspire to be. So,
do you agree with what she said, where she said that the way forward to peace is through love? You answer evil with love to be able to vanquish it.
Well, yeah, but what's love? Love is not always
sacrifice.
Love is not always
in Christianity. Yeah.
So, but love is not always nice. Love is not always cutesy and make you feel good. You know what I mean? So I do agree that, like, yes, the way forward is love, but what does that look like? Because I also believe in make no peace with evil.
Yeah, I hope he loves electricity, because
you're right, Deezy.
Hey, listen, bro. The most recent firing squad in the U.S. was like this year, so it's still possible. Like South Carolina did it, so he may just get firing squad. And
right, Utah does it, right? Firing squad.
Yeah,
I hope they do firing squad.
That's fire, and I hope they televise it, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
I may be a little bit morbid, but I had
dude,
to
we going straight Islam, bro.
Thousands of times.
I want a scimitar.
You got
public
kind of
execution
standard for people who want to go and assassinate other people. Like, hey, you will also be assassinated.
It's not an assassination. That fucking little goofy faggot doesn't get to be get to say he was assassinated. He wasn't even murdered. He was fucking killed like the pig he is.
I mean, I just think it should be, if they're going to do firing squad, it should be in the exact spot that he shot Charlie. I think that's just,
or like public hanging. I think would be dope too.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But then again, it's like you can't bring Charlie back. So what is it? Maybe the better, maybe the better thing is he gets life. I'm going to bring up what I said before. I endorse slavery of criminals who do crazy shit. Make them work. Make them pay up. Make them pay. Like, make them do. How about this? Okay, here's
a surprise. It's called the private prison system.
No. Because these prisons be out here like they just put them in a cell, and I guess that's
that's not true. That's not true,
motherfucker. They
still
make them work.
Yeah, bro, they make the license plates.
No. Hold on. Let me explain. What I mean is he should work for, like I think the Jews did this back in the day. You work for the family 40 years, then Jubilee happens, and then you're let go. That's fair, man. I think that they had it right back in the Old Testament. You do a fucked up thing, you got to pay. You got to do whatever the family wants you to do. Trim them hedges and clean the windows.
He's gonna try to kill them too.
Yeah, I was like, do you really want somebody that killed your family member around you and your other family? Hey,
when I'm not home,
it's not Old Testament times, bro. We don't.
I'm interested to see the crime stats from the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? How many people committed crimes back in the day?
Probably a ton of people.
I mean, they didn't have good surveillance and tracking. To be fair,
Solomon had 700 wives.
That's not a crime.
Motherfuckers were out here doing shit. They were degenerate.
I mean, okay,
700 wives.
There was heavy degeneracy. Ball and definitely had his hooks in. You know what I'm saying? Golden calf and all. You know what I'm saying?
And every instance of polygamy, you got chaos. Every instance.
That's because homies out here jealous. That's all.
The
kings be living like kings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Men of action got Ravine ready to have a fucking castle.
Those same kings want you to eat bugs.
Eat the bugs.
All right, maybe you guys are right. Maybe you guys are right about maybe, just maybe, Christianity's back.
It is
Christianity's
back, baby.
back, baby.
Christianity ain't ever go nowhere.
It's revival,
Christ is
baby.
risen.
Sway with me. Let's sing some hymnals. All right, we back, baby.
That's such a Seventh-day Adventist fucking thing to say, bro. Sway with me. All right, Ellen White, you fucking weirdo.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Here, bro, let me get the Bible and watch you do some real fucking.
No, my. Maybe. Careful what you
Just
say.
rebuke-
Careful what you wish for. Christianity's back, baby.
Christianity
So that I can
is
end the
back.
show.
Forgiveness
What'd you
is
say?
back. The Sermon on the Mount is back.
I said
Parables
just rebuke Ravine so I can. I said
Is that your
rebuke
jam?
Ravine so I can.
Is the Sermon on the Mount your jam, Ravine?
You got. Let's go down. Okay, so let's talk about what's back. You got Sermon
What's
Mount's
back?
back. Blessed are the meek is back. The Golden Rule is back. You forgive your enemies is back. What else is back?
It never left, bro.
Let ye who cast the first stone or whatever back.
This guy.
It's all back, baby. All right.
You gonna take your Yeshua?
Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Back.
Yo, isn't today supposed to be the rapture?
When?
Are you talking about 3 Eye Atlas or what?
Nah, bro. I don't know. I've been hearing people talk about that it's the rapture today.
What?
Today?
Yeah,
We miss
bro.
it?
Listen, nah, you crazy? First of all, the rapture is not a real thing, right? Like we all understand
Who
that.
says? Who says?
The rapture was made up in the 19th century, and that's not actually biblical. Okay.
Okay. I'll
So
take your word for it.
that's the first thing. Like,
Wait. So none of us are gonna get like zoomed up into the heavens and shit like that with the light.
No.
Well, everybody else stays here on Earth and
no,
boils an
fuck
excrement.
why would that ever happen? Like,
Because
where in the Bible does it say that's gonna happen, bro? Please,
I mean, I thought the good people of this earth are going to be swept up into heaven, and everybody else is going to be left.
Bro,
to
the New
die in the
Jerusalem
darkness.
is on this earth, bro. Jesus is gonna come down here, bro. We're not
Yeah,
even-
snatch us
why-
up and then go up.
No, the New Jerusalem is here. Why the fuck would what? Why would he need to come down here for that? This is God. He would just if that was the case, he would just be like boom and snap us up. No, he's gonna come down and he's gonna pass judgment and he's gonna rule here.
Damn,
To read
it's gonna be a long
Revelations,
day.
baby.
Judgment Day. Holy shit! Everybody's gonna have to like walk up and then be told all the crazy shit they did, like shit you don't even remember. Like you stepped on that ant when you were 3 years old.
Well, you know what's crazy? You know what the crazy thing is, bro? If you just accept your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, when you get there, he's gonna be like, Ravine, oh, you're righteous, bro. Move on.
God,
Covered by the
I shouldn't
blood,
say-
baby.
Shouldn't say blasphemy. I just now that Christianity's
What?
back, I can't say blasphemy anymore.
Just say it.
I'm just saying. I don't know, I feel
I will
uncomfortable that
dispel
somebody
your-
who's a murderer or crazy, what did some wild shit, dictator or something can just accept Jesus and be washed.
It's not
of his
how it
sins.
works. It's not how it works.
Okay, how it works?
You like, for example, Hitler didn't not know about Jesus, kill a bunch of people, then find out about Jesus. So the whole time he's known about Jesus and denied him.
Okay.
Then what? Just before his death, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I believe now."
Well, okay. Well, tell me, because
No.
like some people think that they think that you can just be a whatever, and then as long as
Oh,
you
you're-
repent.
I'll say this: we are not the thief on the cross, and the thief on the cross was under the Old Testament. He wasn't under the new covenant law because Jesus hadn't died and resurrected for us yet. So
maybe we can clear this up. So what is from your perspective? What is
from my
the idea of
perspective, first
repentance
of
and all
all,
that kind of stuff?
yeah, so like first of all, I don't believe that somebody who like is just a crazy murderer and then like doing all kinds of bad shit and then just before they die they just say it with their mouth, like they just profess Jesus. I don't think that those people ever accepted Jesus. But also I want to make it clear, I'm not the one who judges this, right? This is just what I'm gathering from the Bible. At the end of the day, like God will judge you. And God knows your heart, bro. Like if truly you accepted him, then that person who did that all that murder, whatever, that person will be perfected by God. Like you can't go to heaven if you're not perfect. You understand? Like nothing that's imperfect gets in. So like you will be perfected by the blood. But like, so if you don't actually accept him, then you won't be perfected and you won't be brought in. But if they do accept him, then again, what makes that person's sins worse than your sins? They're all bad. There's 631 of them. If you break one of them, you broke them all. So what's the difference? Like this is the human hubris that we think that the sins that we do are somehow better than the sins that this other guy does because society has deemed, oh, these are the worst of sins. These are the worst of things. We're all sinners, bro. We all don't deserve to go to heaven. Nobody deserves to get in. You don't go there because you deserve to go there, bro. If you only went there because you deserve to go there, nobody would go there.
Damn. All right. I hear what you're saying.
So
but let's
Jesus as your Lord and Savior, and don't stop playing with your eternal soul. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. So, but do you agree that Christianity's back? Do you feel like there's a revival in this country?
I actually do, bro. I do.
Okay.
And I feel like there's a resurgence in all different like walks of Christianity. Because you got like, there's a big Protestant revival right now. But then also like, there's a lot of people that are not religious who are becoming Catholic, or like who are Protestant and are becoming Catholic. And then there's a whole other group of people that are like only becoming religious through like the ancient church, and like are like, so Orthodoxy also has a huge resurgence. So
right.
I think that yeah, Christianity's back.
All right. Well, there you go. It's been a good live stream. I think we can probably leave it there. Everybody out there watching, thank you for joining us today on the Goat Show. I guess that's my mama calling for the 10th time. Hold on. No. All right. Anyway, all right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate y'all. Even if you're not Christian, it's okay. You can be. You can dabble. Okay, I reserve the right to dabble. A little bit here and now and again. Hey, if you don't dabble, then how do you know?